On April the 26th at the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia, Karate Mania, I won the World Light Welterweight Championship against Leroy Taylor. He's such a baby, he's going around crying, everybody saying he was robbed. He was not robbed. I took that title from him. And I'm going to be a nice guy, Leroy, and I'm going to give you one more chance. But right now, I need a tune-up fight with this guy from France called Pascal LePlat. He's had twice as many fights, 70 fights, but I don't intend to come in there and play. I'm going to knock the guy out, Leroy, then I'm coming after you, and you're dead.
While not much is known about LePlat's fighting style, it's certain that he has ring savvy. He was the French national champion from 1981 to 1984. And he's the current European professional welterweight champion with an overall ring record of 59 wins, 7 losses, and 3 draws. At 32, LePlat is pleased to be making his debut in America against the Golden Boy.
Looking forward to going up against Jerry Trimble, and the matches are 7 rounds, but I feel pretty sure that I can eliminate him by the 4th or 5th round, because that's what I usually do with most of my matches, and I plan to eliminate him with this.
Jerry Trimble has lightning in his feet, and a number of fighters that he's faced have felt the blast of Trimble's speed as he's worked his way to the light welterweight championship of the world. Pascal LePlat is one of the sport's most experienced fighters, but he hasn't knocked out a high percentage of his opponents. As our Saba fistic fact showed us, his best power came from his right hand, but he does have knockout power in his other weapons too. Of all the lightweight fighters we've tested so far, the acceleration at impact of Jerry Golden Boy Trimble has been most impressive. The sharpness, the focus of his kicks and punches has made up for whatever he may have lacked in strength to larger, stronger opponents.
Of the lighter weight fighters that we've seen so far, Jerry Trimble seems to have the greatest speed on impact of any of the fighters that we've watched. You see here in the punch, he had a significantly higher force impact reading than did Pascal LePlat. And the hook is the only technique that LePlat had that he had more power in. The side kick of Trimble was, look at that, very significantly different. Wow. The spinning back kick, there was almost no comparison. The back leg roundhouse kick, Trimble just far and above him. The overall total showed that Jerry Trimble had an advantage of 77%. But LePlat said if he was going to take Trimble out, it was going to be with the right hand, and that to him is the right hook.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to use the hands with those statistics shown on the screen. Let's find out about these fighters. We'll go to our ring announcer, Larry Black.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Paris, France, in the red corner. He is 32 years old, stands 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing in at 157 pounds. His kickboxing record is 70 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws, with 14 of his wins by knockout. All the way from Paris, welcome please the European champion, Pascal LePlat. And his opponent, in the blue corner, from Atlanta, Georgia, 25 years of age, 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing in at 150 pounds, with a record of 27 wins, 2 losses, ranked as the world light welterweight champion. Let's have a big round of applause, please, for Jerry Golden Boy Trimble. This light welterweight bout is scheduled for 7 rounds. The referee, Bill Clark.
Pascal LePlat and Jerry Trimble at ring center. And as you probably heard, the crowd definitely in Trimble's corner.
I want you just to listen to my words.
Very visible champion around the city of Atlanta. Although you don't run into him
Straight back, let's fight. Mouthpiece.
in quite as many party places as you used to. He works out a little bit harder, but he'll still show up once in a while when you least expect it. I know he knows this establishment well, the Limelight here in Atlanta. The hottest disco in the city, and Jerry's shaken a leg more than once in about that very spot, but it hasn't always been in the ring.
They have a dance here called the Trimble Tremble, where girls line up and actually tremble like he does when he's getting his instructions.
Well, we're underway, round 1. Brad Nessler, Truman Irving, and Joe Corley at ringside here in Atlanta. And a spinning back kick immediately. Truman finds the mark.
It certainly does, and I think it'll find its mark several times tonight. He's already written the size of LePlat's face, and there it goes again. He's much too fast for LePlat, and I think it'll take its toll. The fistic facts say that it will, and I think we just also took a toll on the golden threads of Jerry Trimble.
Jerry with the golden hair, the golden pants, the black piping. Pascal LePlat in the light blue. He's on the right of your screen, the European champion. I would think it's got to be hard just coming into a different country, a different city, and then to boot having to meet a champion who's so well liked and so well backed in this city. It's got to be rough.
Indeed it does, and I think that Jerry Trimble has found a home for that spinning heel hook or spinning back kick. I think he'll use it often.
There's a spinning back fist, and he follows it. Look at that work.
Jerry Trimble has excellent speed. He has outstanding flexibility, and he's using it all on LePlat this evening.
This one will not go the distance if this kind of action continues at this pace, because LePlat, the right side of his face already, he's got a mouse under his right eye, and the right side of his nose is reddened. Takes a stiff left jab from Trimble. Jerry goes to work now a bit with the hands. He's got good hand speed, too, but it's the kicks that he's known for.
It is the kicks, and again, those kicks are so fast that it delivers so much speed on impact that it could just tear LePlat's head right off if he doesn't start blocking him, and it doesn't appear that he's going to do that.
There's the end of round one. Jerry Trimble excited in his corner, and he doesn't even look like he's going to sit down here. Asa Gordon, his handler, and on the other side, Giordano Henry is in the corner of Pascal LePlat. Excuse me, Henry Giordano. There we go. Just with a sitting target, it would be tough, but here's round two, scheduled for 7. And Truman, I would have to say that we definitely all here at ringside gave round 1 to Jerry Trimble.
I would think so, and I think that probably Henri Giordano in Pascal LePlat's corner told him to keep that right hand up, keep that right hand up. I don't understand French, but I know fight talk when I hear it.
Trimble with that kick had so much height on it, it went right over the head of LePlat, and he wasn't even bent over. There, he got it point blank. Trimble goes down. It was just a slip, but that kick connected. Nice round kick. Jerry Trimble gives a little facetious scream to LePlat.
Pascal LePlat is lacking movement. He's lacking hand and foot speed, and I think it's going to take its toll this evening unless he does something to somehow slow down Jerry Trimble. You might suggest that he goes to the body a little more. He's head hunting, and the head just isn't there.
Trimble getting even cocky now as he opens up, drops his hands, and again LePlat coming forward while Trimble's trying to get off one of those spin kicks. And they get tangled up, and for the third time in this round, Jerry Trimble goes down, and none of them have been because of a punch or a kick from LePlat.
I think that's what LePlat is trying to do, though. He's trying to throw Jerry Trimble off in some kind of way, manner, or fashion. And the way he's doing it is he's trying to time the kick and step in and off-balance Jerry Trimble and somehow push him to the canvas.
Just unbelievable speed on the kicks of Trimble. Trimble now gets wide-eyed, rope-a-dopes a bit, comes out with a right hand. LePlat maybe got the better of that inside work and comes with a round kick with his left foot. As we start to wind it down, it's been all Jerry Trimble to this point, and he's still kicking with fury here at the end of round 2.
668 pounds is what's there in the back kick if it lands.
There's the bell for round 3, scheduled for 7. Light welterweights. Light welterweight champion is the gold-clad Jerry Trimble, the golden boy. Everything about him is golden. He's got a gold car and gold hair and gold pants. And
I expect to see Jerry Trimble to throw some more spinning techniques now. Maybe set up a spinning back fist and some more of his fabulous flying spinning jump kicks.
He used that spinning back fist in round 1 and just missed with it. And there again, a spinning back kick caught the side of LePlat's head again. Not quite as much impact on that one as some of the ones from round 2. Jerry also used a little psychological warfare. He's been laughing and smiling and talking to LePlat throughout. The thing he doesn't realize is LePlat has no idea what he's talking about because he doesn't speak English.
You know, Jerry Trimble's one of the reasons he develops so much power with his kicks and punches that he actually torques his shoulders. If you can watch him when he gets ready to throw one of the spinning kicks, he torques his shoulders and then unleashes his lower body, coming around so quick that he develops a power of some of the much heavier fighters.
It has a wicked impact. LePlat trying to match Trimble kick for kick, and he won't be able to do that, you can bet. Plus, he gives away about 7 years. Trimble 25, LePlat 32. LePlat got a solid hand in there, though, and Trimble, though he acted as though he wasn't stung, I think was a little bit.
Yeah, I think that got Trimble's attention.
Jerry comes out of that corner with 15 seconds in winding down here in round 3. And to this point, it has been the Golden Boy in his hometown of Atlanta, and a place that he calls home some nights, the Limelight, and he's winning this one so far. There's the bell to begin round 4. Jerry Trimble with a slide-up side kick to get it going. Trying to back Pascal LePlat up a bit. Or set him up, maybe, is a more accurate term.
LePlat seems to be getting a little more steam on his kicks and punches. I think he's a little more loose than he was. He's not as tight, and therefore he's getting a little better extension and a little more speed.
I got to think if Jerry Trimble got a little more workmanlike, he could maybe take LePlat out. But I thought maybe last round he got just a little bit overly cocky and a little sloppy.
Jerry Trimble has a history of showboating. He's a showman in every sense of the word. And I think maybe that last round he wanted to do a little bit of showing, and it gave LePlat a chance to get off.
Pretty good left hook. 2, in fact, by LePlat. He comes with a big right hand, and that missed. Jerry Trimble with a good left hook of his own. Spinning back kick miss. There's a big right hand. Down goes LePlat. A big overhand right. We had not seen Trimble throw that punch much, but it was very effective there, and here's the standing 8. LePlat is stunned. Definitely. He's hurt in his corner. Trimble goes to work. Head hunting. Throwing combinations. Might be a kick coming up if he needs one. Right now he's trying to do it with his arms. And he's got LePlat weaving all over the ring back to his own corner. There's a good left hook. That one caught the mark.
Don't hold his arms. Don't hit him on the back of the head.
Is a warning to both fighters not to hold behind the head. Trimble comes in, lead right. Glancing blow that time. He looks to the corner to make sure he has the mandatory 8 kicks in. He has not kicked much this round. He's done it all with the right hand that sent LePlat down, or had him nearly out of this fight a few moments ago.
Trimble did everything in this round except hit LePlat with the kitchen sink, and LePlat refuses to go down. A tribute to this strong Frenchman, his heart, his soul, his sinew. He's really worked hard.
That corner, they're talking things over.
That was Dr. John Keating in there taking a look, too. He seemed to think he was okay.
It'll continue. Here's round 5. LePlat comes in with an overhand right to start the round. But he is still a little woozy, you can tell that.
He's a little woozy, but his eyes are alert, and that's what Bill Clark and the doctor looked at. They look into the eyes of a fighter. If a fighter can bring back his attention, if he can bring it all, bring back the focus, you can see the strength returning to them. And he seemed to have not all of his strength, but he has come back considerably.
Jerry Trimble now seeming to lay a strategy down where maybe one punch or one kick would do it. Either that or he got a little bit tired trying to take LePlat out the last round. Could be one of the two.
I think maybe his corner, Jerry Trimble's corner, told him that, Jerry, you got a little wild and a little reckless. He said, why didn't you set him up and do that jump back kick? And they're telling him, set him up a little better next time.
They exchange punches there near LePlat's corner. Jerry Trimble seems a little frustrated now. He again looks over the corner to check the kick counter.
Well, I would bet that if Jerry Trimble got LePlat into trouble again, you'd see some kicks. You'd see some jump back kicks.
LePlat's come back pretty well from this.
He certainly has.
Leroy Taylor will be looking at this fight, of course, just 1 week before he and Trimble are scheduled to fight. They're scheduled to fight live here on October 14th. Trimble can't make these kind of sloppy mistakes against Leroy Taylor.
He certainly cannot. Leroy Taylor is a sharpshooter. He could be one of the best defensive fighters in the game. He won his title on his defensive skills, but he's also shown that he has extensive offensive arsenal also.
Jerry Trimble knocked back into the ropes. It's been a good round for Pascal LePlat, despite the fact he was almost out of it a round to go. We'll be back in a moment.
You know, I think that's the first round that I've given to LePlat, but I think he had the edge in that round.
I've liked him in the last couple of rounds, although that one was the first time maybe he's had an edge that was noticeable to the layman and the fans here in Atlanta.
Well, one of the things that put him out ahead in this round, I think, was that he established himself as a puncher and the aggressor in this round. Most of the fight, he's done some backing up, and he had just reason to back up. He goes down there, and again, he is becoming more and more aggressive. He's quicker as the fight wears on, which is a tribute to his great condition.
Bill Clark warns against holding. Trimble takes a pretty stiff kick there from LePlat. LePlat, actually, his kicks have even improved since he was almost out on his feet a few rounds ago.
I think LePlat has loosened up, and because his muscles are looser and he feels much better, he's getting his punches off quicker, he's getting his kicks off higher and harder.
Seventh and final round, about the midway point right now. The two fighters in a clinch, and Bill Clark separates them. Side kick, then a round kick with a left foot by LePlat. Jerry's got to go to work. Quit playing around. Now he starts to.
I think LePlat hit him with a nice stiff right hand, and it's evidenced by the fact that Jerry Clark is moving back. LePlat is coming forward. Prodigious as it might be, but he is coming forward.
Only 20 seconds to go, and LePlat's got Trimble buried in his own corner. Jerry tried to front kick out of that. Leads with a right hand that came up short.
And it came up short because LePlat threw a left leg.
Now, Jerry Trimble's going to know that he's had all he wanted in a Frenchman, I think.
Winner by unanimous decision, Jerry Trimble.